Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel, Queen Cups Tarot. I'm Destiny, just shuffling up your cards, getting ready to do your July 2018 love reading. This channel is clearly super new, so please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I've been doing tarot for years, personally, never for any kind of financial gain, just, with friends, family, things like that. And I've decided to kind of expand my ability to help people outside of my network by, doing YouTube videos. Also, I put my email address in the description. I do personal readings when I can and I'm able to. I don't charge any money for them. So feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, you need any guidance, a few of the people who have reached out to me already so far have gone through some traumatizing situations within love and relationships that they need some counsel on, some blockages that they need support with. So if you are going through something similar, definitely feel free to reach out. I'm clairsentient, so I use my gift and my ability of clear feeling and clear sensing to support and help. So definitely reach out if you need me. Otherwise, I'm going to get started. I'm going to pull a total of 10 cards from this deck. 3 cards are going to be for the energy going into July, so the energy leaving June, and then 3 cards that are going to dominate the energy dominating the month of July, and then 3 cards leaving the month and going into the month of August. Okay. Please, Spirit. Any messages, clarification, signs for my Aquarius, July 2018 love and relationship. For my Aquariuses that are going through new relationships, any kind of information that they need or warnings that they might need to heed. To my single Aquariuses that are looking for love, any signal of new opportunities. I just asked Spirit for our singles, any signs of new love opportunities, and this is the card that popped out first. Spirit's already giving you signals, Capricorn. Maybe this reading will be for Aquarius. Maybe this will be for my single Aquarius. Please, Spirit. For my Aquariuses that have been in long-term relationships, that might be looking for clarification on next steps, any trials or tribulations, please guide us. Thank you. The 10th card that I pulled from the deck is your overall energy, and it's the Justice card, and it's upright. Intriguing. Okay, that's the overall energy of the reading in general, okay? Okay, Aquarius. Right smack dab in the middle. So I see a couple messages here for various different groups of people. For a lot of you, I see that for some of you, you're going to leave a relationship in order to pursue somebody. And this person, you might have heard from somebody that they like you. They might have told you that they care about you and have feelings for you, but they're not moving forward with you. And they're not moving forward because you've been in a situation with somebody else that it looks like at the end of June comes to an end. And there was some kind of heartbreak that initiated this breakup, which causes you to really come into your own. And what I'm seeing here is as you're doing your thing in July, being single, and I don't know how June played out for you, because this is really a July reading, and the first 3 cards are just the energies you're leaving that month with. And what I see here is that there was a severe heartbreak. And somebody tried to make it right, and it looks like you, Aquarius, said no. And because justice is the overall energy, I think it is because you found out some devastating news. Some of you might have gone through a loss, a severe loss that caused the relationship to really go to a bad place. And either way, I see a breakup. The problem with this is that I feel like, yes, you might have broken up, but the closure isn't there. It wasn't a real, clean, clear breakup. And what I mean by that is it still leaves the door open. So there's ways to break up with people. You sit down and you clearly communicate with somebody and you say, look, I've gone through the ringer with you. I still love you. We have kids together. We don't, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I'm walking away from this and I need some time with no communication to heal. So get your shit and get out of my house. Or I'm going to get my shit and I'm going to leave. There was a clarity to what I said. And it seems like in this breakup that happened, there was a lack of that. So some of you may be enjoying your single life because somewhere in the back of your head, you don't really feel single. You know you're going to reconnect with this person again. You know you're going to let them back in your life. That's what it looks like. Like I said, I don't know what happened. Card Spirit here is showing me that there was you're leaving the month of June feeling hurt, feeling devastated, and not accepting or not offering your love to somebody anymore, or that person not offering their love to you anymore, and it devastating you. But when I look further down into the month, I see someone hiding in the balance quietly, not advancing you, moving very slowly, but they have their eye on you. And that's the Father of the tarot deck. Okay? That is the package in a partner. They're stable, they're fiery, they're definitely not weak. They command a presence when they walk in a room. And this person is plotting on you. They're not communicating it to you, though. I have the Page of Swords here in reverse. They're holding back. And I also have the Eight of Wands in reverse, meaning this is the action being taken towards you quickly, and it's in reverse. So it's moving slowly, or maybe not even at all. But the actual Emperor himself, with the Six of Pentacles, is upright. So he's aware of how he thinks and feels. He or she is strategically not letting you know how they feel. He or she might be aware of the relationship that you no longer are in. But they know that it's been either too soon of a breakup, and they are aware that there's a high probability that you'll get back with this person, or they themselves have a reason to not want to proceed forward with their feelings for you. But they are plotting to communicate and move forward with some type of offer to you. But my thoughts are that this person is aware of the relationship that you're either in still, or it might be a relationship that's been over, but this person feels that you still have feelings for this ex. And they don't want to proceed with an offer or move forward towards you because they still feel like, no, they still have feelings for their ex. I'm not even going to tell them how I feel about them. What's the point? So I see a lot going on here. For some of you, I see that some of you either experienced, excuse me, some of you might have, for some of you, I'm seeing that the relationship was done a long time ago. So like I said, for some of you, this trial and tribulation in June caused a temporary breakup that you kind of go through. We'll clarify. I'm just still identifying the different messages here, but I also see some of you that have been hurt in the past, and you really got to let that go. I think some of you rejected an offer from someone, excuse me, due to a past hurt that you're not letting go and you're not rebuilding from. And that person is now not communicating or not proceeding forward towards you because you might have shot them down already. So it may be somebody you know. But I get the impression for a lot of you, it's someone you don't know because they haven't expressed it before. I feel like a lot of you, they're holding back because they know you're involved or still have feelings for somebody else. For some of you, it could be that, I feel like this Emperor is somebody you know. This isn't a new person coming in. This is somebody you know who's keeping quiet. And they're not expressing how they feel, but it's due to what they've seen or what they're getting from you when they do talk. Maybe some of you know this person and you guys have gone out. Maybe some of you are dating somebody new, okay? And you've gone on a couple dates and you now found somebody that you are going on consecutive dates with exclusively. But the past couple of dates, you've been talking about your ex. And it's making this person hold back their feelings. So maybe if they're not messaging you or reaching out to you, it's honestly not because they're not into you. It's actually because they think you're not over your past because you might be talking about it too much. The wound, because you didn't get closure from the situation. Maybe whatever it was that you found out, or whatever it was that hurt you so bad, you're still dealing with that. And because you haven't been with somebody else, you're not really aware of how much you're still holding on to it. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. But either way, I do see someone of great value, something to offer, withholding their feelings from you with intent to share and offer something to you. But if you're talking too much about an ex, or you're acting out behavior, like insecure behavior, like accusing someone you just started talking to of cheating and being paranoid and stuff, they're going to withhold their feelings. They're going to start pulling back from you. And you're going to start feeling like, what did I do? Is he not into me? Well, no, he's not going to be into you, reliving your baggage with them, especially so early in a relationship. But for those of you who this breakup happened recently, like literally in June, I think some of you are kidding yourself a little bit in thinking that you're done with it. Sometimes when you break up with a long-term, any of you guys have been in a long-term relationship and you break up to make up a lot, and then you break up and you're like, I'm fine and everything's good with me and I'm not going to cry and bye, Felicia. Like, that kind of attitude for like the first, couple days or week, or maybe even a couple of weeks. And then reality hits you and you're like, I feel like that's happening a little bit if you broke up in June. You're like, yeah, I'm good, da 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 da. But you're only like that because subconsciously you're going to go back to that place. Or they're not actually really done. Because you're going through a karmic cycle, maybe some of you with some. Let's get some clarification though. But I do see some clear stories here, some clear messages. Yeah. For those of you that have been single for a while, I think some of you are still waiting to get closure from a relationship or justice. I think some of you have been hurt by somebody in the past and you're still waiting for retribution, whether for them to come back, almost like a unrequited love or whatever. You're feeling like, for those people who have been single a long time, I see a lot of you holding on to the last relationship that you were in, the pain of that relationship, because you really thought it was it. And I believe some of you are still waiting for that to come back. But while you are sitting there single, waiting for them to come back with offerings of tangible nature, you've got the Emperor in the balance plotting on you. But I have a feeling that this Emperor knows that this page is still on your mind. And this Emperor is no fool. This Emperor has an ego as well, and there's no way in hell he is going to put himself out there if he thinks that you're still stuck somewhere else. Because the Emperor wants someone, but he wants all of them. Because the Emperor has everything. Okay? So be careful of that. Aquariuses that have been single for quite some time, be mindful of that, because I don't want you to lose opportunity. I feel like there's a lot of you waiting. Some of you are waiting on a Sagittarius, another water sign, possibly an earth sign, possibly a Leo, but I don't really get hung up on that too much, because quite frankly, it could be anyone. Because, everybody has multiple signs in their chart, or comprised of multiple signs. I mean, it can go as serious to say, like, I know people who are, Cancers that were raised by Sagittariuses and have Sagittarius traits with no Sagittarian in their chart, or at least not in the predominant part of it. But, they move like that. And I would look at them and be like, oh, you seem good. You're a Sagittarius. No, but I was raised by two of them. Right? So, anyways, I don't get caught up in that too much. Either way, to my singles, I really want you to release, because the Tower is in reverse. And with the Tower upright, that's that crash and burn that you need in order to rebuild. But when it's upside down, it's just crashing and burning, but there's no rebuilding happening. And that's what makes me feel like, for some of you, especially the ones that had a breakup recently, like in June or something, and haven't been single long, I don't feel like you guys are going to walk away. And I think it might be from a situation that does deserve space and might have be expired. And also what makes me think that is because God and the universe has given you somebody like this lurking around you. Like, I wouldn't trade. You got page knights, like the person that I think that you're crashing, burning, and not rebuilding with, who keeps giving you empty promises. Yeah, I don't see this person being of mature energy. I don't. I see you being in a more mature place. And I think the person that's lurking in the background or in the weeds, waiting for you to have an energy that's more welcoming to them, wants to feel a little bit more secure before they reach out. So for those of you that might have an idea of who this is, who might be plotting on them or likes them or whatever, and you like them back and you want them to reach out to you, give them a little bit. Give them a little bit. Because if you do, then I think the communication will pick up, and I think the forward motion to you will as well. Because the Emperor's upright, he wants to make a move. He wants to build. He wants to... He's a man, he gets shit done. Okay. And I just want to clarify a little bit here on this Emperor card, on the energy leaving the month. Yeah, for those of you, for the singles, you do let it go. I think somebody enters your life that allows you to let go of that past hurt that you're going to walk away from the past so that you can enter the future. I do see that. Somebody's going to come into your life, then that's actually going to invoke that feeling in you for the first time in a long time since that past hurt. And I see Spirit encouraging you to be brave and give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance of abundance. Let yourself enjoy. Dip your toe in the water. For those of you that broke up recently and that haven't been single for a very long time, I do see you eventually walking away from the person that you recently broke up with. You know, I do see that happening, even though there may be some back and forth after the breakup. So for those of you that broke up in June, you're living your life. I do see that there it is again. There you go, guys. I mean, it doesn't get any more simpler than this. Okay. Clear messages as I wrap this up because this video is getting long. For my Aquariuses, I really feel like you've got to let go. If you've been single for some time, it may be due to the fact that you're still hurt by the past relationship. Spirit and cards guide you to let that go. Whatever false illusion you thought you had with that person, or whatever promise or whatever hopes you have of that person coming back to give you the life they said they were going to give you, they didn't give it to you then, they're not going to give it to you now. You need to take the next couple of weeks to release that energy, because what's coming in is a lot better. This is what you're crying over. Okay, because I've got the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Page of Cups beside it in reverse. But there's this. I got it twice with the Ace and the Two of Cups. Like, now if you for my ones that have been in relationships that have gone through some bad times recently, possibly a breakup or just are in a turbulent relationship, I do see that the scales need to balance out now. I do see for some of you the pain, whatever issues that you've gone through recently. For those of you that don't leave and don't break up, I do see you taking some time to self-reflect, Aquarius, and create some boundaries. And it invokes and apply some patience. I think you guys have been patient already. I really do think you have been patient. And for some of you, this person that you're going through trial and tribulation with is in a dark place themselves and needs some time to figure it out. They'll be your emperor. Some of you are going to have, for the ones that this applies to, so for the ones that are in a relationship that has gone through some troubles in June and they haven't broken up and they're still with their partner, I see for you, some of you getting pregnant. For some of you, I see the ones that do let go of the past pain. So sorry, just to finish up, for those of you that don't break up, but have been going through some issues, be patient. For those of you that don't break up, be patient. And I say patient to the ones that already have this. And this is the Father of the Tarot. So this is somebody who provides for you, who is stable, reliable. You're just going through a bad time with them. If that's the case, then you need to just be patient. and have faith and work through it. Because you will get to where you need to be. You guys already might be far. You guys already might be to a place where you've built a solid foundation for yourselves, for your children. And you're just going through a bad time. And you just need a bit of patience, because this person, the relationship does get reborn. But there's some of you, the ones that do make the decision to leave and have left recently, you're going to find this Two of Cups and this Eight of Pentacles in someone new. And for those of you who are single, you let that past hurt go, whether you have to go to therapy, grief counseling, talk to your friends, whatever you got to do, let it go. Because you have somebody already lurking, watching you, creating a life in their head with you. But there's something about either your behavior or what you've told them that is having them pull back and say, okay, wait, let me not like go in and tell her or him how I feel, or tell her, him, or go in and, you know, really pursue them, really pursue this person. So if that resonates with you, evaluate what you're saying and doing that's making you come across unavailable to somebody who is available and willing to offer something like a real relationship, not just sex, like actual, you know, something. And for those that do let go of that pain and have been single for a while, and then do let go of that pain, and their aura changes, and this energy, their real partner emerges, I see you expecting a child very quickly. Or at the very least, this Emperor, once you do release that, sorry, I see the children for the people who've been in the long relationship. For the people who have been single, once they release that pain, their Emperor comes in with their Emperor goes from withholding information and not proceeding forward to proceeding forward with love, partnership, financial stability. Like it's the real deal. It's the real one. It's what everyone waits for who doesn't have it already. So for those that have been in long-term relationships and have been going through hard times and that don't walk away, be patient. For my singles, get over the hurt and the pain, move forward. And you got to let that go to let all this in. And for those of you that just broke up recently, because like I said, I see the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups in reverse for the energy entering the month with the Justice. I see you not going back. And you might be feeling like you're not liking me saying that. Even though you're like, I'm broken up and I'm done with that person and they really like, this is not a good time. Or for some of you, that might be how your partner feels about you at this time. And this, of course, could be on the reverse. You know, somebody's withholding their love offering from you, contemplating leaving you. But I don't see you actually going back, only because somebody else comes in. The Emperor came twice, guys. Like, that's very strong energy. And then to pull these two cards directly after, like, come on. I don't believe in coincidence. I only believe in synchronicity. So, Aquarius, this message to you is that everything you want is there. You either need to be patient, let go of the pain, or or change your aura so you can really let this in. Because like I said, there's somebody watching you. Okay, somebody who really does want to step in. So Aquarius, I'm going to wrap it up here. I love you guys. Please like, share, subscribe. If you have any feedback about the reading, any constructive criticism, anything like that, definitely hit me up in the comments, and I will have your general reading first week of July. Okay, guys? Mwah. Love you.